Necessity is the mother of invention, and numbers in mathematics are not an exception to this rule. In this short talk, all the numbers that appeared in mathematics shall be given in the order that they emerged in time, together with the original purpose for which they appeared. In the end, I shall also give the order in which we learn these numbers in schools. This will help us. The very first purpose of numbers is counting. That is why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. are called counting numbers, or more popularly called natural numbers. The second purpose of numbers is measuring. Measuring something means comparing the size of that something with the size of a chosen standard size. Counting numbers cannot measure all quantities because it is possible that the milk given by a cow is more than 3 times of a standard bucket and less than 4 times of that standard bucket. Ratios of natural numbers like 2/3, 5/7, 6 and 4/9 are created for measuring numbers. These numbers, being ratios of natural numbers, are called rational numbers, which became rational numbers over time. Spelling did not change. It is believed for a long time that these ratios of counting numbers can measure any quantity in nature. But a student of Pythagoras has shown a length which cannot be measured by any ratio of natural numbers. Members of the Pythagoras school are so depressed by this fact that the discoverer of the fact was killed by drowning in the sea. These quantities, which cannot be measured or which cannot be labeled by any ratio of counting numbers, is named irrational quantities. Numbers which stand for these irrational quantities are called irrational numbers. Square root of 2 is the first irrational number discovered. The ratio of circumference and diameter in any circle, which is a constant, is another irrational number famously called pi. Actually, the discovery of the irrationality of pi is a recent incident, just 150 years old. Today, mathematics is so rich in irrational numbers that math without irrationals is like physics without quantum physics. Rational numbers and irrational numbers are given a common name called real number. Irrational numbers are as real as rational numbers. Just it cannot be expressed as a ratio of counting numbers. We can have square root of 2 kg of sugar and square root of 7 liters of milk. Very long after the discovery of irrational number, zero was invented by Indian mathematicians to act as a symbol for quantity which is nothing. We can see many opposites around us, male and female, north pole and south pole, like charges and unlike charges, left ray and right ray of a point, loss and gain, etc. It was romanticized to have opposites for even numbers, and these opposites of numbers are given the name negative numbers. Then the name positive numbers appeared retrospectively automatically. When a second daughter is born, is it not the word first automatically adds to the previous daughter? It must be said that negative numbers secured a formal place in mathematics after a very long struggle. It is famously said that there is a lot of negativity about negative numbers initially. Once negative numbers entered mathematics, they started to fight for equal rights with positive numbers. Just like every positive number has square root, negative numbers also want to have square root. Mathematicians decided to define square root of negative numbers also, not because they protested, but because square root of negative numbers is serving one extraordinary purpose, providing zeros to every real quadratic polynomial. Every is the keyword here. Every real linear polynomial has zeros, but not every real quadratic polynomial. if there are no square roots for negative numbers. Why should every real quadratic polynomial have zeros at all? Then not only quadratic polynomial but polynomial of any degree will have zeros. Not only real polynomial, every complex polynomial will have zeros. That every complex polynomial of any degree have zeros is so basic fact that it is called the fundamental theorem of algebra, a fact that revolutionized mathematics as much as the irrational numbers. Gauss, called one of the three greatest mathematicians of all times, gave 4 proofs for this fundamental theorem of algebra in his lifetime. The first one in 1799 when he was just 22, and in the same year Tipu Sultan died. He gave the fourth proof when he was 76, just before his death. With these purposes in mind, complex number is formally defined to provide not only square root but any root to any number, both positive and negative. Then these complex numbers provide 0 to any polynomial of any degree, real or complex. So the order in which numbers emerged in time is counting number, ratio of counting numbers, irrational number, 0, negatives of real numbers, complex number. But the order in which we learn these numbers in school is counting numbers, integers, both positive, negative and 0, rationals, both positive, negative and 0, irrationals, complex numbers. This gives an impression that irrational numbers are late comers when in fact the very late comers are the negative numbers. If irrational numbers appeared one day back, negatives of real numbers appeared 3 hours back, and complex numbers appeared 2 hours back. 0 appeared 18 hours back. The informal notion of opposites also appeared 18 hours back. Counting numbers appeared 2 days back. Please note that the decimal numbers is not another kind of numbers but only another kind of expression for real numbers. There is a tendency to use the different forms of decimal parts of decimal expression to define rational and irrational numbers, which in my view is not correct. Using a consequence, even if it is unique, to define a thing is not appreciated, except in inevitable cases. It is like defining Lord Ganesha as one whose vehicle is rat. True, but does not give the essence of Lord Ganesha. Another remark I want to make. Please observe that the idea of square root has produced both irrational numbers and complex numbers. So square root played a major role in mathematics. I hope this talk will serve as a quick reference for all number systems in mathematics, saving time for many. Thank you.